Hi there, my name is Connie Hurt and I am a former seasonal naturalist at the Maplewood Nature Center. I worked here for 3 years and taught the public all things nature, including plants, animals, seasons, and so on. If you love being outdoors and teaching others, being a naturalist might be the career for you. Here we are at the Maplewood Nature Center, where there is an abundance of wildlife and habitat. There are 40 acres of oak woods and wetland with a small patch of prairie. Let's explore. At Green Heron Pond, you can find a diversity of wetland birds to include waterfowl, shorebirds, songbirds, and wading birds. The pond provides ample food, shelter, and water, which is why so many other animals depend on it as well. Explore 1.5 miles of trail that loop around the pond, weave through the woods, and my personal favorite, cross the pond using a floating boardwalk. Be prepared to get lost, and by lost, I don't mean your sense of direction. You can really lose yourself in nature here because you never know what you might find. This is a hidden gem in the heart of Maplewood and considered a birding hotspot in the Twin Cities. Many birds call this place home year-round, including the black-capped chickadee, which means that they can be found here in all 4 seasons. You can recognize them by their cheeseburger call. They also make an alarm call when there's a threat around, and a lot of other bird species actually rely on it. The more D notes you hear at the end of their call, the bigger the threat. The black-capped chickadee can be identified by its black cap and throat, white cheeks, beige sides, and gray upper body. Find them in deciduous and mixed forest edges, willow thickets, and open woods. They love eating seeds and have the perfect beak for hammering them open. Put up a bird feeder and they'll be quick to find it. They are curious, intelligent birds that have the ability to erase old memories in order to make room for new ones. Speaking of chickadees, former naturalists and volunteers at the Maplewood Nature Center all had nature nicknames, and Ann Fox's was most appropriately Chickadee Ann. As Maplewood citizens for more than 50 years, Ann and her husband, former Parks Commission Chair Joe Fox, were great supporters of the Maplewood Nature Center education program. After Joe led the charge to help create the Nature Center and its environmental program, Ann jumped in as a trail guide and special event volunteer. She loved nature, especially birds and wildflowers. For more than 25 years, Chickadee Ann helped in a multitude of ways with her kind, enthusiastic demeanor and a beaming smile, encouraging the naturalists in all efforts, large and small. If you'd like to volunteer, a great way to both volunteer and help scientists gather data is through a citizen science program found at ebird.org. You can help by recording bird species you're seeing in different locations, even your own backyard counts. This helps scientists track information such as migration patterns and abundance. According to eBird, 173 different species of birds have been recorded here. That's a lot. This is why it's so important to create green space for them so that they have a space to rest, feed, and breed. I hope you have been inspired to get outside. Thanks for joining me.